Hello friends, I'm Umang Jain. So a new name again. So I'll introduce myself. I'm a student of BCom at Christ, second year. I've recently cleared my CA inter examination with a score of 550. So this video is about how do we approach for the preparation of CA inter examination. So as based on my past experience about the CA inter examination, I'm just here to give you insight how do you approach for CA inter examination. So just a background about my marks, how much did I got. So regarding group 1, if you see, accounts I got 90, law 62, cost 63, tax 60, cost 90 and then tax 63. So, if you see the group 1 marks, the main focus of mine was on the numbers. The numbers led me score a high marks which is greater than 50%, which is the basic requirement. If you see group 2 marks, again the numbers led me go up. Advanced accounts 93, audit if you see 46, ITSM 40, and then FMECO 66. So my total score was 550. If you see the 50th rank, it was 569, which I missed it because of 19 marks. So this video I'll give you how to approach for the CA examination. So let's say your attempt is for the May attempt and you have recently cleared in July your CA in CPT or maybe CA foundation examination. So divide this phase of the preparation into three parts. First is phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Phase 1 is of 8 months where you do detailed study for the subjects. Phase 2 is the 40 days phase which you do your first revision and a cycle test or a mock test for the examination. Phase 3 is for the exam phase where you do go give exam and then come back and repeat the same thing and give exams again and again till 16 days. So the phase 1 is from July to around March 15 to 20. So in this phase you need to keep some points in mind. So in this phase when you're preparing, first thing make sure that you make as much as summary notes as possible for each and every individual chapters. So if you have 8 months for 8 subjects, that's like around 30 days for every subject. So in this 30 days, you give your full dedication for the chapter, understand the basic concept which is required for approaching the chapter or the sum. Don't mug up. The main thing is the concept. If you learn the concept, after 8 months also, if you see the question or the chapter, you can easily recollect everything from the summary notes made by you. But if you start mugging up, it's again everything which will vanish in the 8 months long period. So one point to be kept in mind, CA exam is not just about difficulty or anything. If you see, CA exams are not difficult at all. It's very vast. So everyone keeps saying CA exams are difficult also. It's not difficult. The main thing is the content which the examination paper wants is very high. So again, there are two types of paper we have. The first is practical paper, the next is theoretical paper. So to give an insight or to have a better understanding, for practical subjects, you can take three materials. The first is study material provided by ICI. The second is practice manual. For the new inter-syllabus, I think we don't have practice manuals. So we can download the soft copy of the practice manual, which are available online in different websites. The third one is the scanners. There are many private authors which publishes their scanner and all. So by scanner, we can get past 20-30 attempts question paper. So after we are done with study material practice manual, we can solve for scanner. This has to be done within the period of 8 months. The next is theoretical subjects, in which again we refer study material and practice manual. So in this case, we can go for private authors also books, like many are cases where we see ICA audit material that is very vast, or maybe tax material. We can go for private publications like Manoan, should be oneself, or maybe another author. So in this 8-month preparation, you need to have proper base build up for each and every subject. So in this 8 months, you need to have full clarity about each and every chapter of each and every subject. So after the phase of 8 months gets end, we come to the second phase, which is a 40 days phase. So in this 8 months, you have prepared all the summary notes with you. Everything is ready. Now you need your first revision day. So in this first revision, what you do, you have, how did I get this 40 days? What actually this 40 days mean? These 40 days are just bifurcated into two parts, that is 8 subjects into 5 days. So these 5 days are given for each and every subject. Again 5 days are divided into two parts, that is 4 plus 1. In the 4 days, you revise all the summary notes which you have prepared and you practice the difficult provision or the sums, or you start revising all the difficult provision or the sum. This 4 days is a rigorous revision for everything you have done. The last day, this 4 plus 1, the last day, you do practice 3 to 4 papers of past attempts or maybe mock paper or the art. So after this 5 days period, that is 40 days period ends, you have last 2 days, just that's like 1 day or 2 days before the exam, just chill, just relax. You don't need to worry about what's approaching in the exam. So in this 5-day preparation, you're making yourself ready for the examination. Now the last phase comes, which is for the phase 3, the 16 days examination phase. So first thing you should consider in mind, why I was focusing more on summary notes, because you got 1.5 last days. So in this last 1.5 day, you need to revise entire subject, which is very fast. So the best thing which will help you is the summary notes you have prepared. The next part is, do not think about the last paper which you have given the exam, because this makes you nervous. If the last paper was not that good, it will make you nervous and the preparation for the next paper may not be such good, which you could have done. The third is, don't sacrifice your sleep. Just have a proper sleep and approach towards the exam. Because if you don't sleep properly, on the exam day, you will come and sleep on the exam. The fourth is, do only the summary notes which you have prepared. If you find something new concept, don't approach it, don't touch it at all. On the last moment, you can't get the insight for that new topic. So, during the last 16 days, just keep yourself calm. These last 16 days are very tough if you don't manage your stress or if you don't manage your time. The last part I would like to say is on the day of exam. So the first point is that enter the examination hall with a smiling face. Be calm, don't panic, just enter the examination hall. Wait for the examiner to give the question paper. Just chill. The second thing is, when you see the questions, sometimes there are few questions which you don't understand, you start panicking because the question is of higher mark. So in that case, if you don't know the answer, for the next question also, you'll find it difficult to answer because the previous question you have not answered. So do not panic if you don't know some answer. Third is, after the exams, do not discuss the answer. That's the worst thing which you can do after the exam. Because when you come out of the examination hall and you discuss and you find out that the answers are wrong, it will be again a big problem and then panic starts for the next exam. So friends, we have come to the end of video and I know I have not covered many of the factors like which all books to refer, how to approach individual subjects or how to approach a single chapter. You can always stay connected with me at my email ID. You can message your mail your any query which you have. If you have any query regarding any chapter or you have any doubt how to approach anything, you can mail me. Thank you.